Hello and welcome to Rogue State. I am Brandon72MO, your host, and this is a rather long snapshot look at an indie game. And just for the sake of full disclosure, I did receive a key for this game via email, completely for free, unsolicited. In fact, I just opened up my email one day and it was like, hey, you make good content. Here's a key for our game. I assume they wanted me to make a video about it. They didn't really say in the email. So I figured, sure, why not? I love indie developers. I love small studios. And I try to support them as much as possible. So I'll always give indie games a shot, especially when they're free. But my Steam library is full of a bunch of really small, quick little indie games that I bought on Steam sales and Humble Bundles and things like that. Because I love to support those guys. But let's get a new game started here. I'm going to go with the name I always use when I don't use Brandon72MO. If you caught it, you're good. What that was.
We're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, an interview. The Basenji News Hour. Are Basenjis like dogs? Isn't that like a little dog? Oh my god, what's wrong with her lips?
Just joining us.
Quick! Stop the interview! She needs a doctor! The woman clearly has circulation issues. Oh good, we don't have to look at those anymore. Surely she didn't choose that as a color. It's gotta be definitely a health problem.
What will the future political structure of the
Yes, what will the future political structure of the People's Republic of Basenji finally look like?
King Salman
Well,
was a
Zara.
corrupt and sadistic man. Under his rule, our people served while he sold
Well, this
away
guy
almost
really
sacred
rolls his
objects to
Rs.
pay for his own luxuries.
Like, I didn't notice that my first
Hundreds of
playthrough, and this is my
thousands of
second
souls
playthrough of this
died
game. I
under
wanted to
his
get a good
tyranny.
feel of it before I
Yet he was
recorded the video.
tolerated by the
I
American
didn't catch that he
imperialists.
really rolls his
His
R's
death
like
will give
that.
us closure, but our work is only
Arr,
just beginning.
arr. Oh my gosh,
The
yeah, he
people's
rolls his R's.
revolution is never
Holy
really
cow.
over. We must
But,
rebuild this country
interesting,
from the
because I
ashes.
did
Reform
read
it.
the credits as they scrolled by the last time I played, and I'm pretty sure most of the names of all the voice actors were very Western names. Granted, I don't know their ancestry or things like that, but they were very Western names, not Middle Eastern names. So it's interesting that that guy rolls his R's, the voice actor.
Farouk is popular, to be certain, and was a fellow patriot of the revolution. He will be
And the thing
given an
is,
appropriate role in my cabinet.
it's very selectively. Oh my god, those lips again.
Suspicious about transitional government, and that you face a
Honey, are
great
you
deal of pressure
okay?
from domestic interests seeking
Oh,
reforms.
God.
Our first priority is,
He
of
looks
course,
angry.
reconstruction.
Grr. I gotta say, I
The
do
American
love the art
imperialists
style
are of no
in this
concern
game,
with
and these
us.
cutscenes,
Governance
and
is
we'll
not
get to
an
see
easy
a few of them.
task,
I
but I
absolutely
assure the people
love
that we will
the
build
art style,
a
and I really
stronger
wish
Basenji
that they
together.
would have found a way to
Thank you
incorporate
again for your
more of
kind
these,
excellency.
maybe not as
It is
long
a
a
pleasure,
cutscenes,
Sarah.
but some cutscenes in some of the gameplay to have some of that really great art style, because whoever their artists were, excellent job. I think the art is fantastic in this game. So we have to choose our cabinet, basically. Farouk, our brother, is a pain in the ass. No matter where you put him, he's gonna cause problems, as you can see. So it's kind of figuring out what can I compensate for in other areas to undo the damage he's doing, or where don't I really care about in this playthrough. So we're gonna put him on intelligence, because I haven't even made it far enough to get to research intelligence projects. And of course, we're going to put the capitalist as finance minister, duh. And then we're left to 2 fundamentalists. Foreign minister is really more important, in my opinion, than having a communications minister. We have 4 people, 5 roles, so you got to make a decision. And here we are in the presidential office in what was once the king's palace. That was just a pop-up saying, hey, read the instructions for the game. But I had read them previously. So instead we get to talk to the chief of the protocol from the parliament, which, is that really a thing? Is there such a job? I don't know. Maybe. Probably so. It's probably like a liaison. You may offer some suggestions. And this is another place where the game does really good.
Yes.
If you've played through before, you can click no, go away, and he'll leave you alone. If you click yes, it gives you a nice, well-done tutorial into the game. It shows you, what it is that you're paying attention to, how you have an impact on the game, what all the stuff at the top means, and kind of gives you a little guidance to get you started on your way. Granted, once you've played through on your own, you can do whatever you want. But I do like that this guy comes in and does this. I think it's a good way to do a tutorial. Make it interactive. I like interactive tutorials. And you got to make your first decision. Do I want the foreign aid to go workers or healthcare? And I think since we're focusing on reconstruction, it's got to go to the workmen. Has to. So there you go. We got the power turned back on. We got some reconstruction efforts begun, and the water's back on. So we're going to go look at the policies. And these policies impact a lot of different things. They impact your money. They impact the 4 different groups, the patriots, capitalists, fundamentalists, and liberals that you see there at the bottom. And then they also impact the other items that you see at the very bottom, labor rights, crime, jobs, GDP, support, and corruption. Each of these can have an impact in multiple areas, whether it be upon the different factions or upon just the different things that are happening within your country. So you kind of have to balance it all. Well, I've only got a certain amount of money to spend per turn. You don't want to run a deficit because then you'll run out of money, and I can only assume that's game over, though I don't know. I did go into a deficit the first time I played, and they didn't seem to care. I don't know if there's like a floor to that, like you can only go broke to a certain amount. But anyway, yeah, let's raise taxes to 1,000,000,000%. Okay, 15. Fine, 15. That's a good compromise. You're right. 15. Yes. Let's close this window and look at something else.
Most actions in the game cost time points.
This is where they break the fourth wall. They were doing such a good job of doing this tutorial in a way that, we're showing you how to play the game, but, I don't know, he said click on the thing. He could have said look at the policies book. Could have been done better, but right there he broke the fourth wall. The game, it's like, come on, man. You could have said, you've only got a limited amount of things you can do per month or something like that. Then they could have highlighted that. A gamer, even a casual gamer, would have got, oh, yeah, it's this thing here. So basically you got to do one action per quarter year. They could have done a better job with that instead of having to break the fourth wall. Because if we're going to go to animate these guys kind of poorly, we and have the voice acting, we could have done without that. And by the way, speaking of the animation style and everything, you notice it all looks kind of really retro and all that. I don't know if that's intentional or the result of just a lack of the resources to develop anything beyond that. It is an indie game, so it's hard to say. One thing, though, and I can't remember if I've already mentioned this or not, but those black bars you see to the left and to the right of the screen, that's not a problem with your YouTube player. That's not a problem with my video capture software. This game is just in a 4:3 aspect ratio. It's not a widescreen game. So, I sit here playing on a 32-inch monitor. So those black bars were pretty significant amounts of screen real estate. Why they didn't go 16:9, which most games are in today, I don't know. Also, it only runs at about 32 frames per second, which I guess with this animation style is sufficient. I saw 30 to 35 frames, sometimes 32, while recording. I don't have a frame rate counter up right now. And of course, I'm just going to upload this at a flat 30, so it'll all be regulated to that. But it's interesting that they did that aspect ratio. Anyways, I'm sure you guys have been paying attention to what that guy was saying and not me. But I'm just kind of nitpicking. Like I said, I got the game for free. I assume they wanted me to play it. So I'm not going to tell you at the end of the video whether you should or should not buy this game. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on it, let you see the game, and it's like $14, $13 on Steam. If you want to go buy it, go buy it if it's your thing. If not, don't. This is just my take on the game. And like I said, the key didn't come with any conditions. I didn't say you have to show this, don't show that. It was just like, here's a key. You make good videos. And I assumed they wanted me to make a video. Hello? Is this my Domino's Pizza? Oh, I don't think he's from Domino's. Oh, no, he's the president. Yeah, but he's not the president of Domino's. Darn. I was really hoping that was my pizza. Thanks, man. Oh, he was a tyrant, wasn't he? Yes.
threat
Yes.
to the whole region. That is why we provided your rebellion with the weaponry and training.
Was that where we got
necessary to
those
overthrow
guns
the
from?
tyrants.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Once the
Appreciate
transitional
that.
government has
Nice
restored
tie, by
some
the
of its
way.
infrastructure
Like your
and
purple tie
industry,
there. Really
let us
cool.
work
You like my
towards
red and white
destroying our
striped?
trade
Somehow we're
routes.
doing like a Skype call
Do
through
not
just a
hesitate
red
to contact
telephone.
me,
And notice the
and
other
I
guy
will
doesn't
work
have a
hard
phone up
to
to
be
his
of
ear.
assistance to you.
So I'm not sure what's
Thank you for your call.
interesting
I am certain our two great
combination of
nations will work
technology.
together to bring great prosperity
Very
to the
interesting.
region. There is much work to be done.
Yes, there is
but I
much
am
work to be
grateful for
done.
your country's
Like
support.
playing a video game, so quit running your mouth. Oh wait, no, instead let's discuss some issues. Which one to choose?
We would
Let's
like to
deepen
the
our
long-standing
cooperation.
that exists
What you got to
between
say
our two
about
nations.
that, huh?
The potential, of course, always exists.
You are non-committal. Way to be a politician, bro. Excellent. Oh, now we get to talk about religion. And this game does get very
Spiritual
political at
leadership is
times.
important, but we
I'm
must
choosing to
also
tell him
accept
basically,
that
let's
literal
not
and
have some
pervertations of the
fundamentalism
old ways
in
do
here.
not
Let's
make
see what he
sense
thinks
in this
about
day and
that.
age.
The
Ooh,
only
eyebrows.
of this time
That is a
and
furrowed
liberty
eyebrow if
for
I've
our
ever seen
faith
one.
have opened the door to blasphemy.
Holy crap, he's
There
not
is
happy
but
with
one
me.
true faith and one true government.
Okay, there's only one true faith, one true government under it. Okay,
Apologies,
got it.
but I must go.
Thanks.
Let us
See
speak
you
again
later.
later.
And by the way, next time, don't come calling unless you got my pizza. And now here's one of my first big gripes about the game, these unlockables. At the end of each playthrough, you earn XP, which you get to spend in the next game. I earned 50 last time, so there's only one thing I can even buy. I think replay value in a game should come through the game itself, not giving you something that you can't use until the next time you play it through. For me, I've played this game through twice, and I don't have a big desire to play it again. So I'll never get to spend the XP that I'm currently making in this game. I'll only get to spend the 50 that I earned in the last game, which doesn't even really get me anywhere. I'd have to play through several times. I don't know if you can get more than 50. I'm sure you can. But you have to play through several times just to unlock that next thing. And I'm not sure that's what I'd want to do. Matter of fact, I know it's not what I want to do. Yeah, it seems like it's going to make some of the other stuff easier later in the game, but I'm not really interested. Gonna head into the Situation Room, which is thankfully free of Wolf Blitzer. CNN joke, get it? Yeah. I know you've had to explain the joke, it's not funny. But this is where you can buy different military units, and it shows you their attack strength, their defense strength, and of course which one they're better at, how much they cost, and their ongoing cost. And that's per turn. It doesn't explain it exactly. I guess that little round thing means per turn. And then their deployment time. I've already got 3 infantry battalions, but that's it. It's not a whole lot of military, so let's buy something. I can really only afford tanks, can I? Yeah, okay, a tank it is. Maybe 2. Should I get another one? I can afford it. Yeah, we're gonna get a second tank. And that's all for now, and that's all I'm gonna do for this turn, which pops us up to an event. And these events happen every turn. And they have the same music every time, and it's just reading every time. And this is where I think that they could have done a great job with some more of that art and voice acting that they had going on. Granted, I know that would have added the development time of the game, and they may not have had the resources. But I would have loved to have seen something. Basically, the only way you can really see anything that relates to these is through the impact it has right there on the screen, and then you can go look at the newspaper, which I never do, and see headlines that are based on that, on your decisions that you make during each event. I think it would have been great to see some more of that art there. It would have broken up what frankly becomes monotonous really quick, because there's not a whole lot you can do every turn. You're limited in your money, which means you can't do a whole lot reconstruction. You can't do a whole lot with policies. Once you get some policies locked in, well, then you just got to wait until you save up enough money to buy the next thing in reconstruction, and then it takes several turns of just event after event after event. You can call the foreign leaders, but this early in the game, because you haven't gotten very far in reconstruction, there's not anything you can really say to them other than talking about the issues. Well, now I can tell them jokes, because that's what I spent my XP on. And the jokes always fall flat. Always fall flat. Every single time. He's met with silence, at which point he says, tough crowd. And that's it. If there is a different outcome to the jokes, I haven't found it. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, so that it does become monotonous because once you get it all locked in here, you're just waiting until you have more money. So it's just turn after turn after turn after turn after turn of just basically clicking in turn, even though you've done nothing in that turn, and then choosing something that happens in the event that pops up. And the events, very rarely are they just good news. Occasionally one will pop up. Like the first time I played through, one popped up where it was like somebody's like, oh, here, look, $200 million. I was like, oh, cool, thanks. But usually the events will piss off a group, make a group happy, and or have an impact on your GDP. You'll either have to spend a bunch of money or you'll have to enact something that costs money per turn or do nothing or make somebody mad and make somebody happy. There's never anywhere in between. And that chair makes that farting noise every single time he stands up and sits down. These are loyalty points. I don't have any, so we're just going to kind of skip through. You earn them down at the bottom. You saw I had 60 there. And here we go. We've got an American drone strike that killed somebody. What are we going to do about it? Do we condemn it? Do we praise the Americans? Or do we send them $40 million? Well, we only have 49, so no way. And, you know, I don't really think that America really needs to be meddling in some of these affairs, so we're going to condemn it. And, of course, that hurt our relationship with America. Great! Awesome. They have nukes, and we don't. And here we go. I'm going to speed things up because it's really just the same thing over and over again until you finally get... excuse me, until you finally get to where you can do something else. It's just kind of just reacting to events. Things pop up in the left, tell you stuff sucks in your country, and different people in Parliament want you to do different things within a certain number of turns. This is where the game breaks down, unfortunately. It's just the repetition while you're waiting. That's the American ambassador. We'll hear from him later, I'm sure. I'm just going to let this go through really quick until something different happens. Just to show off different aspects of the game. So we're just going to kind of go through and let these things skip at 10 times their normal speed here. And that's exactly how fast it's going. And I just sampled the music from the intro screen, if you're wondering where the music came from. I just took out the audio from the game and put the music from the intro in. This is something you have to do every 12th turn. You have to give a State of the Union. And you have to give a State of the Union that's going to hopefully appeal to your people. You see there's a meter there at the top. You want to get that into the green because that helps you with the whole country. Makes people happy. If you fail to impress them, you can actually wind up pissing people off. And if you aren't consistent in your message, you can actually lose support. So you got to kind of be consistent. And as you'll see, there's not really a whole lot of choices to stay consistent. I think this is where they could have branched more, like based upon the first thing you say, you could have had other things to say and lock you out of some of the other stuff and basically have a tree that you follow so that you can stay on message easier. Because sometimes you want to say some stuff and then it's only got 2 things you can click on about it and then it's over. You know, as you can see, I think in the next speech that I do. I think the next speech I do will probably be like that. This one, I'm going to try to stay on topic. See if I'm pretty sure I can get this one into the green. Sorry, I needed a little drink there. I've been making videos all day today. Had an ice storm come through and classes were canceled, so yay! Get to stay home and make videos. I always try to take advantage of any downtime I have by getting ahead on my channel. Yeah, see, you do your main point, a follow-up point, your secondary point, and just keep trying to move that scale. I'm trying to please the men's and the women's. Which, there you go, we're pretty close. So my conclusion doesn't need to be all that strong. We should be able to get into the green, no problem. I think even that first one would do it, but let's go with... Yeah, that's a good one. It's a nice
And above all,
it's a nice way to make all the different groups happy with military, economy, and that. There is a military loyalty aspect to this game as well. But I've yet to really get into it because I've yet to need my military in the last playthrough, and as you can see so far in this playthrough, they've not really come in handy. And then now we're just taking turns again. We're just going to kind of skip forward until we come to the next major difference in the game. We're just talking to different world leaders, trying to figure out how they feel about different things, telling them corny jokes. The jokes are actually kind of clever. I have to give them that. The jokes are kind of clever, though I tend to think that I'm going to hear the same jokes over and over again should I ever actually replay the game. Which, like I said earlier, I'm not sure that I'm going to. It just didn't have a huge appeal to me. That's just all it comes down to. But again, I'm not saying buy it or don't buy it. That's up to you. You have to decide based upon what you see here. There's the ambassador again. Hello, ambassador. Goodbye, ambassador. And there's the map and more events happening. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But now, we have finally gotten to where we can unlock our last reconstruction of the initial phase, which is with the justice system. So we've got the money to do it. So we're going to buy it, and then we get to choose. Are we going to basically be gracious and give amnesty to the people who fought against us, or are we going to hang all the people that were loyal to the king? It's no secret in my life I'm kind of an amnesty guy, but I went ahead and strung them up anyway. Yeah. And that opens us up to new reconstruction efforts. Security, society, and trade and diplomacy. Which, again, cost money, and they each take a certain number of turns to implement. Well, not all of them. Some of them take a different number of turns to implement. And based upon what you choose, it's going to have different impacts upon your country, your GDP, and who's happy. As you can see, I just chose one, made somebody happy. I don't know. It's playing so fast, I'm not even sure what I'm choosing at this point. Must have got some money from somewhere, though. But, so yeah, we're just going to skip through until the next big thing happens here. Another State of the Union, because we're now on turn 24, which is year 24. I think in this speech I failed to impress them, if I remember right. Yeah, they weren't happy with me. I ended in the red. Oh well. Trying to figure out policies. I'm just trying to get everybody trying to get it to where people aren't unhappy. Even if I can't please them, I'd rather they be, yeah, at least neutral towards me. Yeah. However, I am getting a good ways with Parliament. You can see there, they were getting all on the green, which is kind of cool. And there, I just built a hotel, and I'm going to choose to make it an American-style hotel because one of the things that somebody wanted from me, one of my cabinet members was to, not cabinet members, but Parliament, was to have the president come visit. So that's really the way you set that up, is by building an American-style hotel. The options were either to bug the thing or to make it super luxury, which the super luxury is like, yeah, we might get to have that. And then we just got some money because we found some treasure somewhere. And, you know, I got money in my pocket. I want to spend it. And I'm going to make a hydroelectric dam, which I'm sure good things will happen with that. Look at that, though. Parliament's really happy with me. So at least I've got the support of the people. That farting chair, I swear. Here we go. Let's talk to the ambassador here. See what he has to say. You guys are going to love this guy's voice. It cracks me up.
Thank you for seeing.
It is my...
I clicked through because the greetings are the same, and I had it in the earlier footage, figured you would see it, but then I realized how
Given our
long this video would have been.
friendship, I would love
There
to
we
see
go.
the President of the United States now
Send me
glorious.
Obama, who's not
I'll
Obama,
happily
somebody
convey
else.
Your interest to the Secretary of State. Yeah, if the president does visit, it'll only mean great things for my career.
And there's international politics in a nutshell. Ambassadors
Tell
vying
me, Ambassador, how can
for
I
better
encourage greater
position
American
in their
investment in our
career.
economy?
Barnade.
I love the
Make a case for
Basenji
Secretary
dog
of
on
State
their
to invest
seal
$75 million in the
behind his
Basenji
desk and on
economy.
the carpet.
Yeah, it's just
That's awesome.
taxpayer money after all.
Yeah, thanks. See, like I said, the humor is kind of subtle
Do you have
in the
any
game.
insights regarding some
He's
of
got a
the
point.
companies
You
in
know, that is, the government
Well,
does kind of
I
throw
did
away
hear
money
some
to other
gossip
countries
the
all the time. It's
ambassador
like,
of New Zealand the
how's
other
our
day.
money? We've got homeless here. We've got people without food here. Can't we maybe, I don't want to be an isolationist or anything, but can't we maybe take care of our own here a little bit better? I think
Very
we
well.
could.
Thank you for your hospitality.
But no, we gotta spread the money around the world. Anyway, so there we go. We arranged for a visit from the president. He gave us a new intelligence report. So we're gonna go check that out. I don't remember how to check those though. Where are those? Is it, regional? Did I click on the map? No. It's not here. It just shows their trade resources. Oh, wait, yeah, it makes sense. Situation room will have intelligence reports. There we go. It's on that computer, I think. There we go. Yep. So there we go. It shows a little plus sign. I've got a new intelligence report, which... Okay. Yeah, I know we need to gather open source research silent regarding controversial second policy decisions. Don't know anything about their demands, their military, or their tourism. So what was the intelligence that we gained? Let's look at a different one. Okay, we had that open source research thing, so I get, is that what we learned about her? Yeah, it must have been. We learned that she's neutral in controversial secular policy decisions. Okay. Well, I guess that's good to know that making such decisions that are secular in nature will not make her happy or unhappy. So, you know, we know we're not going to piss off her. Don't know what it's going to do to the nations around us, but, yeah. Oh, what's this?
Excellency, do you have a moment?
Sure,
Yes,
for
what is
you
it?
I have
Our
to.
hospitals are filling with cases of a highly contagious new flu virus, labeled M2H1.
Oh, great.
It kills 1 in 4 infected patients.
Oh, more good
and
news.
341 deaths and almost 1,000 new infections.
Oh, aren't you just a bundle of
The
sunshine
WHO is
today
declaring
there?
the disease an epidemic.
I wish I
with
could remember
potential
your
global
name.
repercussions. The transitional government must take fast action to control panic, safeguard the economy.
Oh, is
and
that all?
conduct proactive
Control
policies to
panic, safeguard the
prevent
economy,
further
and
spread of
prevent the
this
spread of a
disease.
disease. Is that
Where
all
do
I
we
have to
start?
do?
We need to stop migration to and from Bajinji. Shut down the borders at any cost.
That will be devastating to our economy.
We will
Yeah.
need to ensure we have
We're already
state-of-the-art
running in a
research
deficit.
facilities available at our university, and hire the best doctors from overseas.
Oh my
That
god.
will be costly.
So
And
we're going to
most
lose an
importantly,
income,
we
we're going to
need
pay
ensure
money.
The WHO gives us the resources we need to contain the outbreak. That means maintaining a good relationship with the UN.
And
Anything
we've
else?
got to kiss
Nothing,
ass
Excellency. We will
internationally.
need some good luck.
Oh, thanks. Good luck, asshole. So we have an epidemic crisis. What do we have to do? University, cantankerous genius doctor from America, and close all the borders. How do I... I don't know how to do any of that. Wait, was it... I have no idea how to do any of that. Huh. Oh well, let's spend some money. We've got money, and let's maybe see if we can't make people happy by education? Because that'll give it to the university. But we've got sick people, so maybe we need to spend it on health. Crap. Yeah, let's try to get this university. So basically secular education, or I'm guessing religious education, yeah. Secular, please. Because that, I don't know which one leads to a university, but we gotta get this university, but we're losing money. How are we gonna afford it? Oh my god. I don't know how to hire that guy. I don't know how to close the borders. Do I call these guys and say they're closed? Maybe?
Good day, Ambassador.
Oh, I guess I'm
Would you
going to
be
talk to
free
the
to meet
ambassador
sometime in the
instead.
next
I
few
think I clicked the
weeks?
wrong way.
It is always a pleasure.
I meant to click
Now
the
would
other
be
guy. Yeah, go away. How do I close borders? Oh! Oh, I can click on the countries. Oh, this must be it. This must be it here. Border security. There we go. Borders closed. Okay. Oh, and there's other things with this guy. Yes, I want these things too. Oh, they require. Requires. Damn it. Ooh, oil pipeline. Yes, please. Too bad I don't have the requirement. Anyways, close borders. Probably should. Wonder if I should wait and do this. So I only have to have them closed for 5 turns. Nah, I'll close them. Why is it? Oh, because it has to be closed for 5 turns. Okay, well, let's go 5 turns. Oh, great. And on top of all that, we have an earthquake. And I don't have the money, so I'm going to have to ask for foreign aid. God, that's going to make the United Nations happy. Not really. And I'm trying to keep international support up. What does that really do to my UN score? Ooh. Ouch. Oh, pfft. Hey, look, a deadly disease broke out. It's highly contagious and already killed a lot of people. I think it's a good time for the president to come visit. Oh, my God. You would have thought that the ambassador would have been like, oh, hell no, your people are going to kill the president with their nasty, nasty germs. Every time we get my first ever visit, escorted by the clearest leader through blah, blah, blah. It remains sensitive issue for their relations. However, the mood is anticipated to be cordial. Awesome. Hey, I got some good stuff out of it, though, having him come. I needed those loyalty points, so that's cool. So, yeah, from here it just kind of goes through a lot of this stuff, trying to raise money to get the next thing I need to handle the epidemic. So, that's my goal here, is to do that. They gave us some free tanks, and I couldn't afford them, because even though they're free, I didn't have to pay for them. They do still cost. I've got riots going on. I raised taxes because I'm losing money, and I'm trying to make money so I can get that university and hire the professor before everybody dies. Oh my God. This is stressful now. And I forget what the last game was, but basically at the same time in the game, I had some other crisis to deal with, and it was resulted in game over because I couldn't get it in time, and it was just I couldn't see a way to do it. I mean, I raised taxes, I cut policy spending, did everything I could, and I just could not see a way to get the outcome they wanted in the amount of time. Yeah, I can't cancel the damn project. I mean, I could. Well, let's just give a State of the Union. What the hell? Let's see if I can make people happy with me. Nope, I can't. Shit, this is not going well. Not going well at all. Oh, borders. I got one of the things done. Come on, raise the money. Oh, the hydroelectric dam failed. Oh, shit. What happened? Oh, great. Wonderful. I killed everybody in my country. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Rogue State. Like, subscribe, share. I'm Brandon72MO. Thank you very much for watching.